So, wow, I saw it 2 nights ago and I'm still digesting. It's incredible. So everybody's been waiting. So how are you guys feeling? Austin, how are you feeling about bringing this to the world and finally everybody getting to see it?
I'm so excited. I was the most massive fan of the first film, and the idea of being a part of this Dune Part 2 is so exciting, and I can't wait for everybody to see, particularly what he did in this film. It's so cool to see the evolution of Paul, and he really brought it. It's incredible.
How about you, Timothy? Yeah. Because we really do get to see a new side of Paul, the evolution of Paul.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel like this is the main course. As Denise says, the first film was the appetizer, and equally, perhaps even more so, I can't wait for people to see Austin in this. He's completely unrecognizable. He's terrifying, and he just brought it 100%. He did an incredible job.
You are completely unrecognizable. I was watching it, I'm like, wait, when's Austin coming into it? Because I didn't know who you were playing. I'm like,
wow.
Who is that?
Yeah.
And then I was just about to get my phone out, and then there was like close up of you, there was a real, and I was like, it's the lips, it's Austin, oh my God. I mean, you're amazing, terrifyingly evil, so scary. What was it like playing him?
So much fun. Yeah, when you don't have any of the parameters that you would usually have with a character, and there's so much possibility. It was just a blast. I had so much fun.
And Timothy, the fight scenes, so much fighting, so choreographed, so spectacular. I can imagine you had to be very strong for this. So did you kind of have to change your workout regime? Did you beef up for this? What changes did you make?
Great question. We haven't talked about that yet, so thank you. Thank you for that. I work with a amazing trainer named David Kingsbury that I worked on this film, The King, years before, that similarly had pretty intense battle sequences, and I felt probably safe in his hands, in our training. And then I gave him a shout on this, and we worked together a lot in Los Angeles in the lead up to the film. And it wasn't so much about the visual or how it looked, but it simply from a strength perspective, it was definitely warranted.
That epic fight scene between the two of you at the end of the movie, obviously I can't give too much away, but just how was that? What preparation took for that, Austin?
Yeah, we were both, we hadn't met, and we were in Los Angeles, and we individually were training in Kali, which is Filipino stick fighting, and so we did a lot of individual training, and then when we got to Budapest, then it was, getting together with the stunt team, who are the best in the world, and Roger Ewan, he was very involved in finding the specific fight styles, and so we had a lot of time individually, and then when the first day that we met, we said hello and then immediately got into the fight, and so we knew that we were gonna want to not leave anything unsaid, and so yeah, we just gave it everything that we had, and it was a blast.
Such an amazing cast. Did you guys have fun? Did you get to hang out? Didn't you take the whole cast to see Top Gun? Because I know you're Top Gun Maverick, huge fan.
You weren't there
I
yet.
didn't get to go.
You weren't there yet.
Did you take Josh Brolin? Because he said he couldn't remember. Now, I know
No,
Josh
I
never remembers
invited
it.
Josh, Javier, and Greg Fraser. I invited, and they didn't come. But Zendaya came, Darnell came, a lot of the crew came, and it was bizarre because they have, I guess, Hungarian dubbed versions, obviously in Budapest, but that was a VO, a version original. So there was no tickets sold in the theater, and there's probably only like 90 seats or something. So I just got all the seats, and it was amazing.
13th time. How many times have you seen it now?
That was like 12 or 13. Yeah, love that. When I get obsessed with something, I leave no stone
really,
unturned.
Really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
The legendary Christopher Walken. Obviously,
What a stud.
just amazing.
Yeah.
And you got to ask him some advice, didn't you, about hosting SNL? Tell me about that.
I mean, I talked about that last night. Yeah, he he's one of the greatest hosts of Saturday Night Live, I think, besides Timothée Chalamet.
No. Besides Austin Butler.
And so he just gave me a feeling of confidence and just go on and have fun, go play.
Go on, you've got to do the impression because you did it so well.
Last night.
I know, but we want it again. We want it
I know
again.
you do.
It was very good.
That was fucking smooth.
And you also, another thing, because I was watching the interview last night, it was so fun. So Zendaya set you up in your apartment. Like, what was so bad? What, apart from like the cutlery and the knives and forks, what did she do to turn it around?
It was bare. It was very much, it was the first time I could live relatively comfortably, and I had a nice big apartment in New York with nothing in it, and we went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and we got all this stuff, and it was Zendaya and Darnell, and then we watched Bombshell. I think the Roger Ailes.
Amazing one, too.
How many times have you watched that?
Bombshell I saw once. I loved it, but it was kind of about like the fall of Fox News, right?
Yeah.
It was a random ass movie to watch.
That was pretty random.
Yeah.
Back to Dune. Take it back to Dune. How long were you in hair and makeup for like the skull cap? How many hours did that take?
3 hours. Yeah, we got it down to 3 hours.
You got it down to 3 hours?
Yeah, I think when it started it was about 5 hours.
Well, it cut off 30 minutes of the process. They used to just put it on him, and then after a while they laid it down for him, and he would
yeah, just
suction it up.
Suction it up.
So that cut about
I got
20
really
minutes.
good about it.
Yeah, out of the process.
So you got off easy. At least you could like leave your hair and everything.
Oh yeah. Well, I also had I had my real hair, a bald cap, and then a wig.
And then a wig on top.
Yeah, the wig on top of the bald cap.
Well,
is,
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Paul Atreides.
Oh yeah, no, it's
signature.
James Dean, Brando.
Yeah, they
Some
all
of the
do
greats
that.
do.
Yeah.
So amazing. Yeah, I just can't get over how you're completely unrecognizable. The sandworms, like, how was that visualized? Like, did you have like a video of how that was going to work, or how did you know what it was going to look like?
Yeah, they did have a I guess they call it a previs or
previs?
something. Yeah, and which is sort of like an animated, visual of what it's gonna be like. It's you just know you're in the best hands. And Wes Anderson uses those too, where he has a whole. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, but he'll often have a whole sequence or movie prevised, and so shooting it just bringing it to life. And the sandworm sequence in particular, I think they really needed to know what went where.
It's just so amazing. It just looks so incredible.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Austin, Rebecca, I just interviewed Rebecca Ferguson, the amazing Rebecca Ferguson, and she is so proud of you boys. She was saying that she even came to set when she wasn't filming, because she would just come and watch your scenes, because she was just so shocked at how brilliant you both were.
Yeah.
I mean, that means so much.
So sweet.
She's such a fantastic actor and
Powerhouse.
yeah, just a powerhouse artist. So that means a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how hot it was in Budapest, and when you're doing that fight scene, and
Yeah, that was very hot.
You were melting.
I was melting. Yeah, because the outfit I was wearing was made out of wetsuit material.
Yeah.
And so that 110 degrees is really hot, and then the bald cap, it just traps all the heat in, and you're steaming by the end of the day. Yeah, it's
makes
crazy.
us appreciate the performance even more. See,
Yeah.
even more.
Even more.
Congratulations to
Thank
both
you.
of you. It's
Thank you.
so good. It's
Thank
just
you.
so beautiful. It's just so big and amazing, isn't
Thank
it?
you. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
agree.
So good to see you
Nice
both.
to see you.
Thank you.
Nice to see
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah.